Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Are we good? I'm not sure if we're good or not. So, all right, testing, testing, one, two, three. I think we're fine. Hi, all's Traeger with the 8 here, and today we're doing something a little different. A little big different because I got ourselves a guest. How do I do this again? All right, here we go.
Hi.
Yo, what's up? Oh, hold up. I might need to do the. Yeah, I'm just setting things up. I've just. Do you hear like an echo?
Oh, not really.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, that's
Are
right.
you
Because we're not.
streaming?
I was wondering if I should put on the headphones or not. But I think it's only if we have like. I'm not sure. Oh man. How have you been doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I think last time we streamed together, I still had a cough.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
have
I
that
forgot
anymore.
about that.
Yeah. I think I had COVID back then. I'm
Mm.
not sure. I don't have it anymore though. It's fine.
It's weird because like I dodged COVID like at every turn. It's like everybody around me was getting it, but like I was fine.
That was me for a while, but then I got it like 3 times.
Wow. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of hubbub. I just took the single vaccine and I was fine. Like nothing happened.
Yeah. I was vaccinated and yeah, I mean every time I've gotten COVID, it honestly just felt like a very long cold for me. Last time was easily the most mild. It just lasted a long time. But still, it sucks.
I think I need another cup of coffee. I was hoping to come in here all happy and bushy tailed, but oh man. I mean, I'm excited. I got up a little too early this morning. But yeah, we're doing something a little different today. We're going to be reacting to Nintendo Directs. And I'm hopefully, I would like for this to be a regular occurrence, but I kind of looked up a little too late, like, what are the exact rules and regulations on doing this? Because I know a lot of people do it, but I don't want like a random copyright strike from Nintendo, you know?
Uh,
They're kind of,
um, okay, so from my experience, you won't be struck, but you will be claimed. They're
I don't mind
they
that.
often have these montages that have copyrighted music in the
Mm.
background. So
Yeah, I'm just
that's
worried
an
about the
issue. You
direct
won't be
itself.
struck at least.
Because from what I could gather, is that mainly it's like YouTube partners and people who are actually monetized can get in contact with like a Nintendo representative to actually get explicit permission to stream the direct. So I got the direct like flipped and with a filter over it, and I might just mute it or just not
Oh,
even
that's
show
fun.
it, or maybe I'll just do this a bunch of times. Ooh, just turn on and off irregularly. I don't know. Just gotta get the hustle up. And this rich gets richer economy. But
I don't I don't have your stream up,
oh,
and I feel lost. Hold on, I'll do that.
I can just keep the Nintendo Direct up. I got it on like
Oh, I know. I have the direct up too.
sweet. Oh man, I'm excited. I think I
Yeah,
was
me
more
too.
excited for this than I realized because I was like, I couldn't go to sleep last night and I couldn't wake up, or woke
Wow.
up too early this morning. I was like, usually when it comes to like directs and big announcements and stuff like that, I kind of like temper myself so I don't like get too worried about it. And when you do that, it's like it comes faster than you realize. I don't know why. It's a little psychological trick.
Well, this one will be a big one,
Heck yeah.
obviously.
That's why I'm doing this stream. A momentous occasion. Let me just get my lighting right. All right. Does my thing sounds good? Are you like echoing on your end or?
I hold on. I need to listen to you.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind, I'll be fine.
It sounds fine from what little I've heard.
Yeah, yeah. I did a stream a couple days ago, and I've been streaming again recently, and I've been having like a rough time readjusting to how I used to do things. So my last stream was kind of rough, especially this one little horror game did not play well with my 4K monitor, so I had to shrink it, and I only shrunk it on one stream, and I also been co-streaming on like the YouTube Shorts with the vertical stream, and it was like minimized on that thing for like the longest time. There's one other thing I was wanting to do. Also, one thing just to bring up is that Well, I do have permission to be off work this morning, and of course, I'm taking the opportunity cost of like $50 just to do this stream.
Oh
I
wow.
I am on call because although I got permission and I got like all my stuff done that I need to get done, um, and my quotas and all that and whatever. I'm not going to specify what I do or where I work at, but
That's fair.
um, we are launching a new product feature, which I did some marketing stuff on, which I have on
Is it the
automatic.
Switch 2?
Who knows? Maybe. Ooh. but just
Tell
in
me
case,
what
I
you
have my
know.
phone out, just ready for like the message of, "No, we're delaying it. Get that crap off social media right now." So I got like that set up on a separate monitor just in case things go to crap at work and I need to do something like real quick. Wait a minute. Let me check something. So, anyways, Brandon, how have you been doing?
I've been doing good.
Yeah, it's
Don't
been
have
a
much to
while since
say.
we pulled each other's stems and Pikmin.
Yeah, it has. I still want to check out Colossal Caverns at some point.
Me too. I played it a little bit and I just got kind of bored with it because it's like
Oh,
the same
okay.
thing over and over and over again.
Okay, fair enough. We should still do more Pikmin
Heck yeah,
of some form.
some form or fashion. I agree.
Yeah, like Pikmin 3, Louis Quest, whatever.
That'd be cool. Anything else you would like to bring up? When are you going to stream again? Because I know you had the internet issue, but I was hoping you would just
Oh no,
tough
it's still
through
a
it so I
thing.
can just talk crap in your chat. It's one of my favorite
One
activities.
one day. Again, I would like to get a wired connection, and I don't have money.
Mm.
And yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
disabled. Getting a job is hard. But that will be a priority whenever I do get a job.
Have you tried freelance video editing?
I have not, but I'm kind of afraid of video editing professionally because I feel like that would kill my enjoyment of, you know, doing it as a hobby. But I
Given
am
your
looking into different ways of remote work. Like I've been thinking of data entry. I
hmm,
actually worked that for a little bit, but it was a temporary job. But I did well.
that's pretty good. I do a bit of data entry and I love copy and pasting everything or trying to.
Yeah.
All right, funny little story. So for my job, I do some data entry like from paper to digital, and I was going to bring up this story whenever it would make sense, like in a stream, but I'm just going to bring it up now because it's on my mind. But this is like weird, but I've always like kind of didn't understand how what's the word for it? Oh, it's too early in the morning to think of stuff like this, but dyslexia. Like I always didn't understand like how dyslexia could work specifically until I was handed a piece of paper with 10-point font with the name Philip on it. And all four of those I's and L's just blended together weirdly. And I was like, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And just plain old Arial. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up. Oh, and yeah, so I might, dare I say, even pause the stream to work on if things go on fire at work, and I might have to do something real quick. So I just have that on
Okay.
standby. I might look at my phone a little bit, dreading.
Hopefully
but
that
it should be
doesn't
fine.
happen.
It should be fine.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on the latest Nintendo Direct, if you have any?
Tomodachi Life, the new one, looks cool.
That's good.
And
I
at
played
first,
that. Sorry, go
I was
ahead.
excited. At first, I was excited for the digital game sharing things. I thought, like, oh, okay, I could let my friends borrow my games. But then I wasn't paying close attention because I was playing Mario Sunshine. I was only listening to the direct, and then later I learned you have to like use a local connection to let someone quote unquote borrow your game, and that kind of like killed all of my interest.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Uh,
forgot about that because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "Yo, I could just have my friend play games that I'm not playing," but no, it has to be local. Which
Yeah,
might
and
be,
it's only one at a time. And I mean, I like that there is a service in place at all. I mean, at least I can get my niece and nephew could at least benefit from this.
That'd
But
be cool.
I was hoping I could lend my games to some of my online friends. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to say about the direct. I mean, it's fine. Like, I wasn't expecting much because the Switch 2 is less than a week away, I think. Announcement wise, so I wasn't expecting much.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm kind of surprised they announced that virtual game card thing. I mean, I think that's a neat idea. I know when it comes to digital games, at least we have more options on what we can do with that on our end.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah, I mean,
know like
that's still good.
other systems do the whole concept a little bit better. I know Steam with its family sharing thing. I heard that's a beast.
Yeah.
You want to know what I need
like
to do?
that.
I know
like that
some.
Steam lets you. I want to say this real quick. I like that Steam lets you install your games on multiple devices at once with no limitations.
That's nice.
So nice.
But yeah, one thing I kind of want to do that I heard that some other people do is that I still have like the Poker Night at the Inventory series, which they took off. And I know some people will like allow somebody to play that game on their account or using the Steam sharing function for like a key or like a few dollars or whatnot just to play it so they can get like the TF2 items. So I was wondering if I could do that hustle. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't save that feature for like the this direct because that sounds like a selling point. Then again, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's for Switch 1.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's also a thing for Switch 2.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like we're
I'm
going
sure
to try. I know Nintendo is probably a little hesitant because they don't want to repeat with the Wii U. So they're like, we'll definitely lean into Switch 2, but just in case, we're going to leave a little bit of a leash on the Switch because we know most people already have it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
wondering
they
how
plan on
this
doing
whole-
that. I was just saying it's still a Switch 1 feature, so it makes sense to reveal it for the Switch 1 first,
Right.
and then save the Switch 2 announcement for then.
Yeah, they say this direct may be like 2 hours long, so I'm wondering what all they're going to put in there. I hope we
heard
get a
it's an
bunch of
hour,
new
but-
games.
I heard it's an hour, but there's like 2 different Treehouse streams, and one of them is like 2 hours, and the other is 3, I think.
Yeah, we're not reacting to any tree houses.
Yeah, I usually ignore Treehouse stuff. If there's anything that interests me, I'll catch it later.
Ah, crap. Yeah, I don't think I ever even watched like a full one, unless I was like
I
a
have
long
not.
time ago. But yeah, the only other thing from the direct from last week that actually piqued my interest was some gameplay on Metroid Prime 4. Oh man, I'm excited for that game. I've been waiting for that game for a very long time. I love the Metroid Prime series. When I was a young teenager, I got like the Steelbook Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii. Ooh man, I put a lot of hours in that.
It feels surreal that it's supposedly coming out soon because it was announced like I think 2017.
Imagine if it was a launch title. Ooh.
Oh yeah, for Switch 2.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I kind of expect it to be a cross-gen title at least.
I think a lot of
it's
stuff
like
is going to be
big-
cross-gen. Except for like the new Mario Kart or something.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I think that I'm pretty sure all those Switch games that were revealed last week are going to be cross-gen, but like stuff like the new Mario Kart, I doubt that's going to be. I bet that's Switch 2 only.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. Something like Metroid Prime 4 would definitely benefit from it more because it's a big AAA Switch release. But say Tomodachi Life, that game isn't pushing graphics or really the hardware in general. So I kind of doubt that would get a Switch 2 release.
I mean, from what I understand, I believe like Switch 2 is fully backwards compatible with all Switch games.
Oh yeah,
except for the
I know.
IR red sensor, whatever.
Well, even then, you could theoretically connect a normal Joy-Con to the Switch 2 if they allow for that. There's no reason they can't. But what I mean is, like, yeah, every Switch game will be playable on Switch 2. I know that, but will every game actually be improved from it, or not, or what? I hope that there's at least a lot of them. That'd be really cool.
I heard
especially.
I heard some murmurings that there might actually be Switch 2 upgraded versions of games. and that the current like Switch games won't receive the benefits of like, because I know back when Mario the TTYD Paper Mario TTYD remake was coming out, they did some file digging and they found some options for like higher resolutions and better frame rates and whatnot, which suggested that there was going to be like a better version for the Switch 2. Which I don't know if like if you were to put that game inside of Switch 2, it would like do those automatically, or if it's just they're just going to release a separate copy of the game for that. Because I know when the PlayStation 5 came out, they had a weird thing where like some PS4 games, I think it really depended on like the publisher of the game itself rather than Sony. Like if they were to give you like the PS5 upgraded version for free, or if you had to buy it separately again or something.
My worst nightmare is that they do have Switch 2 upgraded Switch 1 games, but you have to buy them again just in full.
That would be bad.
I would just ignore it entirely. I refuse to do that. Those purchases are too recent. But they also found data for a 60 FPS mode in Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I think that they probably are going to do it. I'm just concerned with how they're going to handle it, because I want it to be free. I think it should be free. And if it's a $10 fee, I'll put up with that. But if I have to actually just rebuy the game, screw that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I haven't gotten the TTYD remake yet, but if they do, because I had a feeling they might do this, and plus I have like a bunch of Switch games on my backlog anyways. I have like 5 Switch games I've been meaning to go back to. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation games recently, and I just want to get back to Switch and Steam. Because, let's see, what games do I have on my backlog that I've been meaning to get to? The new Mario and Luigi RPG, the Brothership.
Yeah.
Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. WarioWare Move It. And there's like a couple, the 2 Zelda games. I've been meaning to go back and play Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom. But I don't know if I'll do that anytime soon.
So the Thousand Year Door remake, it being capped at 30, I think that's my only actual issue with it. Otherwise, it's a wonderful remake. I have some nitpicks. Like, I don't like how they swapped out some of the already G-rated insults with even more G-rated insults. But, my only actual issue with it, I think, is the frame rate. So if that were to get a 60 FPS buff, that would be amazing.
That would be nice.
Because, in practice, it honestly doesn't matter that much. Like, when I played the game, it took me a little bit to adjust, but when I did, I wasn't really thinking about it. But still, like, the original wasn't 60, so just on a I don't know, principle level, it bothers me. Because it's a direct downgrade from the original.
And, like, one aspect, but, like, an upgrade and everything else.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah, but it's a significant downgrade in one aspect. Frame rate's cut in half, and that does bother me. But again, in practice, it doesn't like bother me that much. But still, like, a remake should be better across the board, ideally.
I know one wild thing recently in gaming that's been taken over by storm, that's becoming more and more common, is like 120 FPS or 144, whatever it is, but like that high refresh rate. Like to the point where people are treating 60 FPS like how people treat 30 FPS now.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. I mean, I got a 60 hertz monitor. I don't mind it to be that smooth, because 60 already seems buttery smooth to me. But yeah.
I have a 180 hertz monitor, and higher frame rates is very nice, but I don't think I'm as like attached to it as other people, because I can play games in 60 and even 30 just fine still. Like, I don't really mind 60 too much. In fact, last night I was playing Outer Wilds for the first time on my PC, and the frame rate jumps from like 70 to 180, and that really bothers me, and I wanted to cap it to just 60, because it makes, when it jumps around like that, it makes it feel a lot choppier than it is, and there's no way to cap it, and that bothered me. I even tried using the NVIDIA control panel. It wouldn't let me. Like, I'd much rather lock it to 60 if it's going to do that.
Doing a little fancy thing with my display here. So anyways, what have you been... We got like almost 5 minutes left. What have you been playing recently?
Well, Outer Wilds, like I just said. I only have like an hour into it, though, but I'm going to play it more. I've heard very good things. I know it has a time loop system, kind of like Majora's Mask, and honestly, that's kind of what attracted me to that game. Um, Other than that, I've been playing a lot of old stuff because retro achievements is fun, and it's encouraged me to play games in weird ways. Like I recently played Mario Sunshine without the hover nozzle, and it actually wasn't that hard. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting more,
Yeah,
but
I've
still, it was
noticed you've
cool.
been doing that on Blue Sky.
But I'm gonna give that a break for now because I think I was doing it too much, and I'm gonna focus more on Steam stuff for a little bit.
That's fair. Let's see. How do I do this? I'm trying to do something fancy with my display here, but is there like a better way to do this? Come on, which hotkey allows me to crop? Whatever. I'll figure that out for next time. But yeah, recently I've been playing so much Monster Hunter recently. It's wild, man.
Yeah, wild. I get
it. I didn't even mean to do that, but it's like, yeah, I've already dumped like 100 hours into Monster Hunter Wilds, which is crazy. I love Monster Hunter. Ever since Tri came out on the Wii, I've been addicted to it. And I took a break for the past few years, but then like when Wilds, like around the time when Wilds was announced, I got, like they released Monster Hunter Now for smartphone, and I got like into that, and that made me really crave that Monster Hunter gameplay loop again. So I played through Rise and Sunbreak, and then I finished Worlds Iceborne, and then finally I got to Wilds, and I've already like exhausted most of the stuff, so I'm excited for this Friday when they release a new title update with a bunch of new features. But now that I've been kind of like on edge of that, I've been trying to get back to my backlog. I've been playing through the Sly games, the Sly trilogy, which I streamed the first game. I played the second game kind of on its own, and that was really good. And right now I'm trying to beat 3. I got back into it, and I like the story a little bit more, but the gameplay itself I think 2 was better. But I'm going to save my thoughts on all that until I finally beat it.
I played it and enjoyed Sly 1 a lot, like years ago. And when I tried playing Sly 2 for one reason or another, I just wasn't into it. I feel like I didn't play enough of it though.
I feel like the main reason, like for that to be, is because there's definitely a big gameplay shift. Like at least.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like Sly 1 was a 3D platformer with stealth elements, while Sly 2 and 3 are like stealth games with platforming elements.
Yeah, but I feel like on paper I should enjoy that gameplay too. In fact, I think that gameplay is a lot more interesting and unique. But I don't know, something about either my tastes or the execution just didn't click with me, or probably both actually. I don't know. But I want to give it another actual attempt at some point. Problem is I don't play a lot of PlayStation consoles anymore, so they're not the most accessible games to me.
I've been meaning to set up a PS2 emulator on my PC, but we'll see what happens. Because they do have, okay, one thing before this direct starts is that I just recently purchased the because I stopped using PlayStation Plus after I beat Monster Hunter World Iceborne, beat Fatalis, because I didn't want to pay any more money for it because it's ridiculously expensive. But when I was about to re-buy into it, they made this deal for like you can get like PlayStation Plus Premium for like only $100 for the whole year, which is only $20 above like the baseline essential one. So I decided to get that, and I just got access to a bunch of PlayStation 2 games I wanted to try out. So I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think that would be really cool. Because
so I know
recently I've been getting to like achievements more and more on both like Steam and PlayStation, because I like it when the big number on my profile goes up. Some dopamine hit. I wonder, and they should have done this for the Switch, but I wonder if Switch 2 will have achievements. I doubt it, but you know.
I think they're going to continue to ignore achievements forever.
That's probably it. I think the time for that is already over. Like they should have done that like with the Switch.
Yeah, I don't really know why they haven't. I know like some people don't like achievements, and that's fine. But because
it feels like they would say it would be like breathing down their neck.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who doesn't like achievements, they can just turn it off is the thing. So I feel like it would only improve their console ecosystem, even if like not everyone's into them. So I don't really understand why they don't do it, but it just feels like a Nintendo thing to not do it. Also, Countdown.
Yeah. All right, let's see how many Nintendo things we're going to see in this. I should have probably brought a bingo card. I don't know. Let's see if there's any new announcements or games. Because I'm excited.
Prediction real quick.
Right.
Mario Kart as a launch title and 3D Mario for holiday.
Ooh.
That's pretty safe. And I also think that the next 3D Mario is going to be like a truly open world 3D platformer. It just feels like the direction to take the series.
Oh, please, Nintendo. New F-Zero. New F-Zero. Please.
Go.
All right, let's go. Live in 52. Let me refresh my thing.
My countdown's at 16 seconds.
Oh, mine's at 21, 20.
Okay, I'm ahead. I will not spoil
16,
for the sake
15.
of your stream.
Now, let's see if there's going to be any moments where I go.
I'm gonna try my best to not spoil if anything excites me.
Nah, you go ahead. I was able to bring it up. It's starting for me right now.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy, here we go. Ooh. I see a ball. New ball game.
Oh my God, Glover 2.
Glover 2. I see we already got the new intro. But yeah, from now on, if everything goes good, I'm going to try to start reacting to new Nintendo Directs more frequently, especially since I'm really close to actually being monetized. I want to see if I can find this mysterious person so I can take the filter away. Alright, let's go. I've been really curious about what we're going to do with this game.
I love the new art style they have
crazy.
for Mario Kart 9.
If you got like a new art style, I definitely see is very influenced by Wonder.
Like Mario very much looks like his older 2D artwork, and I don't know, I think this character design for him and the rest of the cast is just a lot more appealing than the
I mean, I like his
3D
standard
model
stuff,
designs.
but yeah, his art style is really good. It's like little pin-ups.
I want to be clear, I don't think Mario has really ever looked bad. I mean, outside of some of the N64 models,
cool.
but this to me is the ideal look for Mario.
Oh man, this looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yo, were those like hoverboats?
Friggin' Stall from Transform.
Oh, that's a cool bike.
Rail grinding. Okay,
Whoa,
wow.
that's cool. Like no wire.
You can play as a cow.
Whoa, there's rail grinding. What? Oh, that's you can play as the cow.
I'm ahead of you.
The metal cow. Cool.
Okay, this looks really cool.
Yeah, I like the new ideas on display. Whoa. Huh. Alright, so I guess the Wonder Flower mechanic is making its way.
Yeah, someone saw the Wonder Flower in the initial clip we saw.
Yo, can make an item.
Mario Kart World. Okay, they're not going to confirm if this is Mario Kart 9 or 10. The debates will go on if Tour is mainline.
Nice. We're off the numbers.
That actually makes me happy. I really didn't like the number title names.
Me neither.
And I'll be one of
Very
your guides
boring.
for today's Nintendo
I know, it's
Direct.
weird. It's like we were...
I'm the producer for Nintendo
It's like we had
Switch
64, Double Dash, then
I'm
Wii,
Tatsuya
DS,
Doda,
7,
the
8,
director for Nintendo
in that
Switch
world.
2.
I like unique
And
subtitles.
I'm
but,
Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what
you
do
know, the
think
way
this
it
brand new
zoomed
Mario
out
Kart
and
game
showed
will
the
be
whole
like?
world, it kind of reminded me of like Mario Super Sluggers Baseball, or whatever it's called. Where there was like different attractions and you can walk all
The
around.
Mario Kart series
different
is
stages.
launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome
Wait,
to
so
this
they're actually,
vast
like,
world. Kart races
connecting
are
them
held
together
throughout various regions
to be,
that span the globe.
Whoa.
Yo, was that what I thought it
Depending on
was?
The time of day
Oh, I
and
forgot the
weather
name was
conditions, the atmosphere will
Battleship.
change.
Something that I see there might be some retro tracks. Oh, this one's a big line.
And in this Mario Kart game,
All the people.
you can go
Going
off the
crazy.
racetrack
Open world
and
Mario
drive
Kart, what?
virtually everywhere in this world.
It is open world, I think. What, really?
It is.
In the
Nice.
classic Grand Prix,
You said you
race
can,
through
like,
4
go off
courses
track and
and
drive
bid for
anywhere.
first place.
Nice.
But
What?
don't sleep at
This
the
is not a
wheel.
series I thought would
You'll
go
also
open
drive to
world.
the next
Oh
course
man.
as part of the
Oh,
competition.
that's cool.
With 24
Reminds me of like
drivers
open
in
world
each
driving
race,
games where
the
the
most in
tracks can
series
like
history, the competition is geared
go in and
up.
out of each other. That's interesting.
You know, I didn't. I
Introducing Knockout
I
Tour.
for years wondered where you would possibly
Race
take Mario
nonstop
Kart
from
after
one
8.
corner of the world to another.
I was
This is
thinking
making
more
me
of the same,
realize
but
I'm
this
not
is
a creative
interesting.
person because, like, wow, there's a lot you can do.
There
Wow.
are multiple
I agree. I
checkpoints
was
along
like-
the way.
Yeah, because
Below the
Mario
post will
Kart
show
pretty
when
much
you hit a
peaked with
checkpoint,
8
you'll be
Deluxe, and
eliminated.
so I guess it would need like an actual shakeup.
Can
And I'm wondering
you make
if
it
like
all
for
way
the
to
next
finish
Super
line?
Smash Bros. Game, they might have to do something similar and do like a big shakeup.
Does this mean there's going to
You
be an
can also
actual
freely
single player
drive
mode
around
in this?
vast world in free roam.
What if there's like an actual
I mean, I
story
guess-
mode? That would be cool. So it is.
hope so.
I was
By
kind
going
of like
off-road, you can explore
spitballing.
new areas and routes. So drive
is
wherever
interesting.
your heart takes you.
You know, I've
can
been
also
complaining
go
for a
for
little bit
scenic
that
drives
graphically
with
this game
friends.
doesn't look all that
And
far
even
beyond
take
8.
photos together
If
in
it's
different
open world, that
locations.
explains why. Okay.
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, I mean, so does 8 though. Like, this to me
Granted, yeah.
isn't that big of a jump, but it's open world, so it's fine. I get it.
A brand new race across the entire world starts
What if they make like a
here.
bunch of DLCs and each of the
Mario
DLCs
Kart
is just like its own
World.
world?
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, it's a launch title.
More details about this
I'm definitely
title
going
will
to try
be
to
shared
find
in
the
upcoming Mario
the
Kart
combination
World
pack
Direct.
or the
So be on the lookout
package
for
deal,
more
whatever it's called.
information in the future.
It's filling me with whimsy.
Mario Kart World
think
launches
my,
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
We did say April 17th.
We'll share
Oh, no,
more
that was a
details in
direct,
the
never
future,
mind.
so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Check something.
Next, we'd like to introduce some
Is
of
he
the
gonna
new
reveal the
features
mouse
of
feature?
Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Uh-huh. They're teal and
on the right
orange
Joy-Con
instead of just
too.
blue and red.
We've added a new C
Oh
button.
yeah, they've been teasing this. C
Yeah.
button.
Let's take a look at
I'm
some new
curious what it does.
experiences it offers.
First I thought it was just like a capture thing, but
I didn't think so, because you'd think it'd just be a camera. Is that Discord? That looks like
Ah.
Discord's UI when you share your screen.
So quick.
huh.
Wait, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I see you're like still a few seconds ahead of me because I was like, what do you mean Discord? And then it showed the multi-screen thing.
Yeah, look, that's
Game
Discord.
chat, a new feature for
Interesting.
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to spoil things.
Huh, this would be good for streams.
I missed you.
Bro,
With this
16-person
feature,
Mario
you'll be
Kart
able to
World stream.
communicate with friends and family while playing
Multiplayer,
the
that would
game.
go crazy. I'm going to try to find a group for that.
Okay.
Oh, this looks cool.
While
Oh, the
using
mic
Game
quality's
Chat
gonna be
feature,
awful.
Oh, I
your
bet.
voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me.
Oh, that's going to be, that's going to be.
Okay. Sorry.
It compares your speaking voice
Kyler
to
Brandon,
I mean,
can you hear me?
finally.
distance.
I'm over here by the first thing.
Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When
I'm
it's
happy they're
noisy
finally
around
doing
you,
voice
your
chat, like the
voice
real
will
way.
still come
Yeah,
through
instead of the
That's
clearly,
weird
awesome.
letting you chat
phone
with
thing.
ease.
How did you get hit
Yeah,
by that?
I'm probably still gonna use Discord instead though.
It does
Yeah.
look
Usually whenever I play with friends,
And
usually we
you
just
can
do it
use
over
this
like
feature
normal
in
phone
handheld
or
mode
normal
too,
speaker phone.
letting you easily chat with friends and
There
family.
is screen sharing. It's literally
If you
Discord
open
built
the
into the
chat
Switch
menu
too.
That's
and
crazy.
Turn on game screen sharing.
Oh, did you see? You
Honestly,
can count
awesome.
the frame rates.
You can also share your game screen.
Okay, well there's screen
Screen
sharing.
share like
That's fair.
3 frames a second.
Really? They can do that?
Hype.
Do it? You guys just did it. Well, I want to do it too.
Now we can screen sheet like online.
Finally,
I got it.
the 90s is back.
Man, it's still wild that you can rail grind on Mario Kart.
You can chat to your heart's content.
That's
even
not a
while
new
playing
Animal
different
Crossing.
games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's
No,
so
it's
hard,
not.
right?
All this is Switch stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm like in the
It's cool if
sky
it's
right
a
here. I'm like,
Switch 1 library is gonna have these features too, though.
That'd be good because, as said, I got a bunch of stuff I need to play.
So cute.
So cute.
Also, I don't think I brought this up yet. My Switch
can
is
adjust the
broken,
size
so
of
I kind of
your
need my
screen.
Switch too.
Sad. Hopefully you can
It's
still
fine.
transfer
I've been-
data some way.
Honestly, my Steam Deck replaced it anyway, and I'm not that interested in any Switch game right now.
Or expand
So it's not that
another
big of a
friend's
deal.
game screen.
You gotta get above
It doesn't mean I need this,
that,
though, like,
wall that's to your left. You're almost
I'm gonna
there.
try to
It's
get
like
it as soon as I
a wall, like,
can.
she gets past the
Yeah.
wall.
This is where I have to do.
Yeah, with Mario Kart 9 or World, I feel like I'm going to try to
So
buy a Switch
everyone
day
can
one,
watch
but
them play.
I know with the normal Switch, I kind of waited a while before getting it. Like I didn't get it till like fall.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Let's
I
take a picture here.
with my prediction with Mario, the new 3D Mario coming out holiday this year, I was initially
On the
okay
right
waiting
Joy-Con
until
2
holiday
controller,
because that's what I
there's an
really care
additional
about. But
button.
after seeing the new Mario
With the
Kart,
seat button, you can pull up
oh,
the
I
chat
want that.
menu.
Ooh.
I thought I could wait, but now I really want it.
Dang, you gonna have to take out a loan.
So, I'll be right back, yeah?
Here,
I thought it was
you can
my
quickly
phone
and
going off
easily
for a
mute
second
yourself
there.
And more.
Because you know, as said, I'm kind of
What?
on call a little bit, making my
By
paranoia
connecting this
flare up.
camera to the system,
Okay, this is really
Oh,
cool.
that's weird. That's cool.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
I think they're really going to try to go in like streaming this year.
Hi.
Like, they
how's
finally
everyone
caught up.
doing?
This is really cool.
Oh,
you can appear on screen.
yeah, that's a
and video
that's
chat
a
while
good
playing a game.
idea. Like they're probably gonna do the in-console streaming thing PlayStation, I think Xbox
Here's how
does.
it looks with just the
Like
camera.
this looks better than what I've seen from those, because I know they do streaming stuff like that, but this seems like really
Look forward
focused
to
on
games
content
which use your
creation
camera feed
specifically.
like this.
You know, I am so used to
That's-
Nintendo being
that's
behind in
interesting.
every aspect. This is weird.
This is weird.
I'll let you fix it.
Like I said, I got a filter on the direct just in case they like strike me down from the heavens,
Using game
but
chat. Even when
I'm
you're
liking how they're getting
you can
more and
play
more lax,
games
like
and
with every
hang
year
out
with
as
this
if
kind
you
of
were
stuff.
together in the same room. Play together.
Remember when
or
they
compete
would
in
like
online
just go after
multiplayer
every
games.
video on their games at all?
Yeah, and you had to join like their
Chat while playing
specific
your
partner
personal
program.
favorites.
And they would take like the vast majority of your income.
Decide your own rules for a
I still
retro game
remember the
competition.
Angry Joe video when the Switch came
Or
out,
hold
and he
a
tried
sports
doing a video
competition
on
between
Breath of the
families.
Wild, and Nintendo screwed him over, and he went on like
All
an hour-long
together,
rant.
Anytime, anywhere.
I don't remember that, but
Game
yeah, I can
chat.
see that happening.
I never watched
did you
Angry
think?
Joe anymore. That was like
Developing
forever
Game
ago,
Chat,
man. I'm such an
our
old
goal
head.
was for you to enjoy
He
playing
was someone I
online
watched
with others
casually at
more
one point,
closely.
but I don't think I've seen him in years. I don't even know if he still does stuff.
Oh, he still does
Because
stuff.
you're
I'm
all
still
playing
like
together in the same
subscribed to him.
place.
I see his stuff every once in a while, but
Okay.
yeah, it's been a long while.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which
Cap.
will be available on the same day
Or
as
cop.
Switch 2.
I'm gonna try to get like a
A
big
Nintendo
bundle.
Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
I would assume.
However, since we'd like as many people
Oh,
as possible
okay.
to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Huh.
We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch
Oh yeah, have you
parental controls
downloaded the new
and different settings can be adjusted. For
Nintendo
example,
News app?
Whether parental permission
No.
is always required when your child wants to use
I don't
Game
care.
Chat to play with their friends.
I ignore Nintendo's apps.
We'd like to introduce
All I got
another
is
new
like the Switch
experience
one
you can
and
share
that
with
one.
family
Oh,
and friends.
I've been doing the Nintendo Music. I like that for a
On
little bit.
Nintendo Switch, even if you just
I mean,
Yeah,
that's cool, but-
I used the news app for like one day, and I have yet to open it again.
But on Nintendo Switch 2,
The thing
you
is,
can
when
play
I
together locally on
listen to
multiple
music, I
systems
Well,
generally
it's
don't
just
want
one
to just
game
listen to
with
Nintendo
Game
music,
Chat.
so it's really
As shown
inconvenient to
here,
me to go
even
to
games that
one
require
platform for
multiple
specifically
screens can be
Nintendo
played
music.
with one
Oh,
I'd
it's
rather just go to
local.
compatible
YouTube.
game.
I was just
With
talking about
Game
this new
Share, you can
feature.
temporarily share
That's
compatible
cool.
games with others who
Reminds me of
also
like
have
the
Nintendo Switch
download
2 or a
play
Nintendo
like
Switch
the old
system.
DS has had.
You can share a game with up to 3 other systems.
Oh
at a
wow.
time.
Wait, is this
Game Share
Parsec?
also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
Oh, you can game share
And
over
you can use
online.
it with
Oh, no.
friends via Game Chat, which we
Oh,
showed
that's
earlier.
cool. Even though it will probably have the
Share
same
can
quality
only
as
be
the
used with
game
compatible
sharing in
games.
the
This feature
the
is
retro
planned
game
for
stuff
several
that they
titles,
have now.
starting with a free
If it's
update
anything
for
like that, it's
Clubhouse
probably not
Games
worth it.
51 worldwide classics on Nintendo Switch. Game share support is also planned for select games.
Like I love
exclusive to
Nintendo, but it's like
Switch
I'm
2,
very
so
wary
we hope
about
you'll
some of
look
their new
forward to it.
features and stuff like that because I know how they can be, especially when it comes to online
Yeah.
stuff.
We'd like to show you the
I
Yeah,
still
they're not
remember
good
trying
at
to play
that.
like
System
Mario
itself.
Maker 2's online, and that was complete dog poo poo.
Please take a look.
Yeah, it was unplayable to me.
Oop.
At 7.9 inches,
Oh, that looks
Switch
cool.
2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
There's gonna be like mission
system's
mode in
thickness
the new
remains
Mario
the
Kart.
same.
It's probably gonna be a bunch of open world stuff.
I would imagine they have to fill up that
With
overworld with
approximately
something.
double the pixels compared to Switch,
Oh, 1080p.
you can enjoy
Wow,
games
okay.
in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
That ain't
Up to 120.
Unless
What?
it's like 4K dock, that'd be cool.
I would assume it'd be 4K dock.
Ooh, speaking of,
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I wonder how many titles will support that. HDR's nice.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Yeah, recently I've gotten a new monitor, a new television, and I've been liking the
All-new
HDR
Joy-Con
stuff.
2
Dude,
controllers
he's wearing a
connect
Shine Sprite shirt.
magnetically.
Oh, that's cool.
Strong magnets keep the
Are
controllers
we finally going to
firmly
have like
attached
actual
to the system.
skins? Because I
Detach
feel like
the
that's one thing they
controller
should have
easily
gotten
by
into
pressing
in like
the
Mario
release
Kart.
button
Oh, look.
on the back.
It looks like we will.
Yep,
The
those are indeed
SL
bigger.
God.
and SR buttons are
God,
bigger
I
for
hated
greater
using
comfort and
the single
control when
Joy-Con to
playing
play
with the
Mario
Joy-Con
Kart.
2
Oh,
held
yeah, it's
horizontally.
That is. I had to do that like one time recently to play with my niece and nephew, and
The left and right
Oh.
sticks are now larger.
drifting like that is horrible.
Awful. Yeah, that's
Each
Like-
Joy-Con 2 controller
mouse.
can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
Are we actually going to
Both
have
the
a
left
web
and
browser
right
this
Joy-Con
time?
2 support mouse controls.
I don't think we will, because that's how older Nintendo consoles were
By
modded.
adjusting the audio balance between the
True.
ranges, sounds from
I remember the way I
built-in
modded
speakers
my
are clearer
Vita is
and
that
more
you just go to a
natural in
website.
handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in
I believe
microphone,
3DS has
so you
something
can voice
similar.
chat with friends anytime via game chat. It
There's a
also
bunch of different
uses
ways to mod
noise-canceling
it.
technology
I
to filter sounds,
had to
so
use
your
this like
voice will
friends
come
list
through
method.
clearly.
I think it's been a long time.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Is that just not normal for stereo?
No, there's like a 3D sound thing in like headphones nowadays. I know
Oh.
my latest pair has like something similar to that.
Place your Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2 however you like with a large, sturdy
Two
stand.
USB-C ports.
You can move it freely,
Oh,
like
really?
this.
Ooh. Brr.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom
Yeah,
of the
you're
system,
like a
there's
second
one on top
or
as
two
well.
Yeah.
ahead of me.
Okay, well, I
It's
don't think I'm
handy for
spoiling too
connecting
much right
a
now.
No,
USB
you're not really. It's
camera.
like you give me a little bit of hype.
Or charging in tabletop mode.
But yeah, that kickstand thing. I always found like the kickstand on the
Ooh.
Switch to be a little flimsy.
Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, yeah, the
comes with
kickstand is very bad in
256
Switch.
gigabytes
Oh,
I
that's
have to
nice.
use
internal
Scotch
storage,
tape to hold it in place
8
now.
times that of Nintendo Switch. For
Yeah, I
storing
just
your
bought
game
like a
downloads,
Half
save data,
terabyte
and
large
more.
SD card for the
Reading
Switch.
and writing data is also faster.
Oh, so we do get 4K on the dock.
Use the Nintendo
I
Switch 2
figured.
dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
Okay,
compatible
do I
games.
need to get a modern
HDR
TV
is
then?
also supported
might have
in
to.
TV mode.
I'm still using a 1080p TV.
I use a 1080p for like a long time,
The Nintendo
but it had like
Switch
this
2 dock has a
row of
built-in
dead
fan
pixels
that
on it,
keeps your
so
system
I was
cool.
finally just got rid of it.
This helps keep performance
And I got like a
stable.
4K TV for like really cheap at Walmart. It was like near $200.
Oh, wow.
And so I
On
brought it
Nintendo
home, I
Switch
set it
2,
up, and I was like, wow,
you
this
can
is a
play
good
Nintendo
deal.
Switch
And
2
I turned it
games,
on, started
as well
playing a
as
game on it.
compatible Nintendo
And while it
Switch
looked
games.
beautiful,
Physical
the
and
audio
digital
was like
games are
a tin
supported.
can on a string. It was
Oh.
genuinely awful. So I had to buy a sound bar.
Oh, that sucks. But still.
I mean, it looks pretty. Doesn't sound pretty, though.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground
Yeah, I
up,
was wondering if we're going to have any
unpacking lots of
hardware
new
inside the
gameplay
dock.
features.
Because I feel like the
And
current dock
to
barely
help
has
players
anything in it
better
except for like maybe
understand the
one
Switch 2
board for all
hardware,
the.
we're currently
ports.
developing this game.
And they charged $90 for
Mr.
it.
Kawamoto!
Of course.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Whoa, what's this?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
I see we got
exclusive
our
to Nintendo Switch 2.
built-in game title, or whatever it's called.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
That's not a me.
There are a lot
you're
of
right.
question mark icons. here.
No!
Let's examine them.
It's Switch
This
Sports
sign
all over
reads,
again.
Where are the magnets?
Yeah, I feel like
The
if this
Joy-Con
is
2
their
controllers attached to the system with
version of like
magnets.
Wii Sports or
And those
Nintendo
magnets
Land
are
or
inside the
1-2
system.
Switch. I'm still upset that 1-2 Switch
The
was
SL
sold
and
separately
SR
from
buttons
the
on the Joy-Con
Switch
2 are made
itself.
of metal.
But I knew
I'm upset
Nintendo was
that they
kind of in
charged
dire
$50
straits
Straps
at that
attached
moment.
to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Like my main problem with the Switch so far is that the
Through examining signs
I'm
like
having a hard
these,
time
you can
connecting the
discover all sorts
Joy-Cons
of
to the
secrets
Switch
about
itself.
Nintendo Switch
Like
2.
the connection
Oh,
is
yeah.
just like
Another example, the Joy-Con
Like,
2
it-
I
controllers
had
have
that
it
issue
magnets
clicks
for a while,
on,
too.
but it's like
and
it's
when
not
combined with the
registering that it's
gyroscopes, you
attached.
can even do something like this.
Yeah, I've had that issue for a while
You can
too.
adjust the position of the
I
golf
tried
club
everything. I
and
tried
for
the
cup by rotating
toothbrush
the
thing.
Joy-Con 2.
method, and I don't know. I just bought that.
By combining the mouse controller
It was
with
a small enough
gyroscopes,
issue for me
things
where I
like
didn't
this
even
are
like really
possible.
try to fix it.
There
It
are
was
secrets to
annoying.
discover even as you're playing mini games.
Makes it
and
hard to
tech
even
demos.
charge, but I don't know.
Some
That
of the
said, I'm
secrets
probably just
range
going
from
to
the
leave
unique
like
features
my
of the
Switch in my
system
closet
to tiny
once
details you might
once I
not
transfer
notice
everything
until
to
they're
the Switch
pointed
2.
out. There are plenty.
I just had a friend message me about the audio delay in the
Nintendo
stream.
Switch 2
I thought that was just
Welcome Tour
me.
will launch as a
Ooh.
paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it
Like
out.
on
if
my
you're
stream
interested.
or of a Nintendo stream?
No, the
Now, I'd like
Nintendo
to
stream.
share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, I guess there is a little bit of
This
delay,
is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2.
but I can't
I
really
just
notice
noticed
it 'cause
sound
everything's,
effects
like,
are a
dubbed.
little far. It's okay.
It's the same shape
When people are
as
talking, it's
Nintendo
harder to
Switch
tell because they're
game
already dubbed.
but it's
But
now
for a lot of
red,
sound
and
effects,
it
I
has
noticed that
much
they play a
faster
little bit
data
late.
reading
Hmm.
speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with
When I was
micro
looking
SD
for a new
express
SD
cards.
card, I don't recommend
different type
the
of
actual
SD card,
Nintendo ones. I
and they
recommend
make
ones
high
that have
data
high
transfers
write
possible.
speeds.
Yeah, they're extremely overpriced. I remember.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
What?
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data,
I hope the
digital
D-pad
games,
is good this
and
time.
more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
What?
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat.
Oh, it's
And on the
cool.
back,
It's like
there
the
are
Steam
new
Deck.
GL and GR buttons, which you can
The
use
GL,
to
GR
assign
buttons?
existing button controls.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'll try to get my hands on one of
In
these.
addition, an audio jack has been
I think
added.
that'll be helpful.
We've introduced a few new features.
Because I plan
For
on
today's
modding my Wii U
presentation,
sometime soon.
the
I was
official
looking for like a
Nintendo
good
Switch
controller
2
for it.
website
And I
will
might
go
just
live.
use my
There will
old
also be an Ask
Switch
the
one,
Developer
if I
article
just
on
give
the
it a-
website, where
we'll
the three
see.
of us will talk
When
about
I
the
play games on
development of
PC,
Nintendo Switch 2.
I could
We
still
hope
could
you'll
use
check
those
that
buttons
out
for
as well.
PC games too, like on the Steam Deck.
Nice.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
I heard it's
Okay.
coming out in June.
Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah.
launches on June 5th.
That's soon.
We're very
Yeah.
much looking forward to the day
like
when
3
you all
months.
get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
I'm just getting more excited the more I watch the stream,
Now-
which I know is the whole point of these.
Broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
They're doing
three
things to
types
warrant
of
the
games.
excitement though. And
The
it's
first
awesome.
type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
I'm just hoping they show more
The
games.
second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are
That's
the
what we were
third
talking
type.
about earlier.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2,
Honestly,
and
with
more.
the desync thing, maybe you should just press
Now,
pause on your
I'd
stream
like
for
to show
like
you
2
the
seconds.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition
I don't
of
really
Super
care that
Mario
much, to
Party
be honest.
Jamboree. Please take a look.
No, I mean like so that we will be in sync. Wait,
Oh, I thought you meant the audio.
who knows? Maybe we'll fix that too.
Super Mario Party Jamboree
Okay,
is
I did
getting
it for
an
2
upgrade
seconds.
on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new
I feel like there should be like one Mario
including
Party per console
mouse
generation because it just feels like they pump these out like crazy.
Oh, they do.
audio recognition.
It's like I got Super Mario Party. And I was hoping for like updates on
more
that, but then Super
expressive rumble,
Stage, whatever it was called, came out,
Super
and now
Stars.
and
Jamboree.
gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
That would be wild.
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode.
I meant to get like Mario
With a
Party
single
Superstars
camera,
because
up to
that
4
because of that
players can join the
online feature
festivities.
with the
You'll
boards.
be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you
I
can
never
experience
really
all
care for
the
Mario Party
reactions
personally,
and emotions in real time.
But
Or
I don't know, I'm happy the
friends can take
series
the
is
party
a lot better
online.
than what it was.
I agree. I mean, I feel like Mario
Up
Party is
next,
best
it's
when you have
Bowser
4
Live,
friends
a mode where the
and doing like the
lovelier
50
team
turns
wins.
board thing, doing the
Bowser
long
will
haul.
bring
Okay, no, that sounds really
Stage 2.
draining to me.
Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
But I heard the
Ride an
50
RC car with your voice.
the 50 turns on this game are like actually
And
awful
compete in other
because
mini
each
games using full body
turn
movement
actually takes
and
forever,
sound.
way longer than it used to.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse
They're
control.
really going all out in
coaster.
this one.
With the
Like when I heard
safety bar
Nintendo
lowered
Switch
and
2
secure.
edition games, I thought it'd just be like higher resolution and frame rate. But this is literally
Use mouse
just a
controls to shoot
It's
down
a whole new
DLC
mode.
pack,
Feel the
basically.
bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
We forced the
Enjoy
bombs to
thrill
be
of these
pink ones.
intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera,
Something tells me there's not
the
going to be any
built-in
more games that
microphone,
use like that
mouse
does like this
controls,
for the Switch.
and
I feel like it's
Ruffle,
just gonna be
the
this
biggest
one
party
for
yet
the Switch
is
2, I
getting
mean.
even bigger. Super Mario Party
I don't know
Jamboree
how
Okay, so
well
it is
the
sort of
mouse
like a
would work.
DLC.
Edition plus Jamboree TV.
I don't know
launches
how
on Nintendo
that would
Switch
work in a
2,
multiplayer
July
setting. The
24th.
mouse, because if you're on a couch, using a mouse
Nintendo
isn't.
Switch 2
Right,
players
now,
do it
the
on your
easiest
leg.
thing.
own Super Mario Party
I
Jamboree
guess.
can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you
I
can
wanna
see each
see a
other's
new
reactions while playing.
I wanna
Let's
see.
continue presenting
There's
some
probably
more
gonna be, like,
Nintendo
one
Switch
last
2
thing.
Edition games.
It's
Oh my
probably
god,
gonna
Breath
be
of the
another
Wild in
Mario
60
game.
FPS, hopefully.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda
Now I can
Breath
finally
of the
play
Wild
these 2
and The
games
Legend of Zelda
smoothly.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I really
feature
hope I'm not
enhanced
gonna.
resolution and frame
Yeah,
rate,
this is 60, right?
and also support HDR,
I
which makes the image
really
more
hope I'm not gonna have to
vibrant,
pay for that though.
so you
Hopefully
can play
not.
with smoother, higher definition graphics.
If I ever decide to give Tears of the Kingdom another chance, there's no world where I'm gonna spend
Oh,
any
again.
amount of money in.
You can get
If-
even more.
Yeah, I
out of your
just got
adventures in
Tears of the
Hyrule
Kingdom
using
for, like,
Zelda
Christmas
Notes.
over
This
Christmas.
new feature can be accessed via the
I didn't even
Nintendo
get it
Switch
myself.
app on smart devices.
I would love a new
I hope
Zelda
you-
game that's like
Specific
back to
service that's
form.
exclusive to
It's
the
like my
Switch 2
main
editions
problems with
of
these new
titles.
games is that the dungeons are kind of
For example,
leaves a lot to
you
do
can help
to
guide you to
desired.
various locations, like
The
shrines and
dungeons
forests
suck.
you haven't found yet.
I heard
Yeah,
the
even,
Tears of the
like-
Kingdom ones are a lot better, but of course I haven't played that game
Um,
yet.
North.
I only played one, and it was only one to be fair, and I heard that the Gerudo one's pretty good, but the one I played I thought was worse.
You
Because
can
the
share your
puzzles were a lot less
creations using
interesting.
QR codes and send them to another
Which is
player to
a low
create
bar.
in their game.
I haven't mean to play
Um,
through the Zelda games again, but I already got a lot
I
on
just
my
want to see.
backlog.
I just want to see more classic elements come back. Like I really miss dungeon
Oh, you can
items. I
share.
like
You can share your
seeing-
auto builds.
We
That's
hope
cool.
these features will make your
I like
adventures
seeing
even
things in
more
the
enjoyable.
overworld and not being able to do anything with them yet. I love that, and that's just not a thing in the series anymore.
In Kirby and the
Now they're
Forgotten
just
Land,
showing
you'll be
new
able to
stuff
enjoy
for all
an
the games
additional
that I
stage
have
exclusive
on
to
my
the Nintendo
backlog.
Switch 2 edition.
So I was
along
going
with
to try to
improved
play a bunch of
graphics
Switch
and frame
games
rate.
just to get caught up, but maybe now I'll wait. Well, unless I have to pay for it again, which meh.
This story takes place in the
If they're adding
Forgotten
more
Land
content, I'm
after being
thinking that
struck
there's
by
gonna be a
powerful
price to
meteor
it.
that's causing some
Maybe it's just the
serious
price of the
changes.
DLC, but I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
buying the
if
whole
I just
game
have to
again.
pay like $10, that's fine.
We
Honestly,
hope
I
you're
don't
looking
really
forward to
mind.
Kirby's
Yeah,
If
new
there's new
adventure.
content, I feel like that's fair. But I don't want to buy these games again as if they're
Metroid
new.
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch
Here
and
we
a
go.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Samus now has psychic powers.
In addition to standard
controls.
you can use mouse controls for
Whoa.
intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K
This is
at
such a
60
pretty
frames
game.
per second.
I know, it looks really
Or
nice.
enjoy
I
smoother
always thought
action
the
in
Metroid
full
Prime
HD
games always looked
at
really good.
120 frames per second.
Heck, all the
Choose from
Metroid
these
games
two
look
modes,
really
both
good
of which
on
support
every console
HDR,
they've been on.
based on your preference and playstyle.
Oh my god, a modern Pokemon game that doesn't run at 20
Plus-
FPS.
Crazy.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled
It's
to
the
launch
future.
later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2
I haven't
edition
played
as
Pokemon
well.
since like Sun and Moon.
By taking advantage of the
I don't play
power of
Pokemon at
Switch
all.
2,
I just look at the
you
new
can
games
enjoy
and
your
think they look
adventure
like
in
poop
Lumio
and
City
run like poop,
with
and it makes me
resolution
sad.
and frame rates.
You just look at the Pokemon discourse from afar while eating out of a bucket of popcorn.
The Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah.
edition games you just saw will be available as both
like, yeah,
physical
glad I'm not
and
invested in
digital
that.
versions.
Okay, upgrade pack.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch
I'll
version
accept
of the
that.
game, you can play the Nintendo
I'll
Switch
accept
2
that.
edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Not the
I need to know the
worst.
price
We hope
though.
you're looking
I'd rather it
forward
be
to
free,
these Nintendo
unless it's
Switch
like
2
that
edition
also
games.
includes like the DLC stuff that we're
Next,
showing
Yeah, I
off.
mean,
I'd like to introduce a
For
brand new
Pokemon, I
game
don't know if there's
featuring mouse
actually a
controls with
difference
the
in
Joy-Con 2
content, so
controllers.
I wouldn't be okay with that personally. But if
Please
it's
take a look.
if we're adding new
What's
content, I
this?
think it's fair.
You said something, I missed it.
I did too. I'm sorry.
Okay, we got the Wheelchair Olympics.
Wheelchair Rocket League. Rocket League invented sports.
Rocket League invented sports. Dragon Drive. It's an idea. Yeah, at first when he was doing that, it kind of reminded me of like ARMS. Is this going to be ARMS 2? Which I never played ARMS. I said I got the Switch kind of late.
Okay.
And then I played like Splatoon 2 for like 6 months straight.
I hope they have a normal control method.
Oh, that would be fun.
I mean, like this. I need to actually play this, know how it works, but I'm not always gonna want to move my arms around like that. I like that you can high
Slam
five
dunk.
other players.
Slam dunk in a wheelchair, that's awesome. Yeah, this looks like a tiring game if you actually have to do the
Yep.
movement the whole time.
The irony of a game where you're in a wheelchair being inaccessible to disabled people is fun.
In Dragon Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2
Brilliant.
controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches.
I mean, it looks
using dual
interesting,
mouse
but I ain't,
controls.
it's like one of those things where I'm probably not going to buy.
Next, here are some games from our
Yeah,
publishing
no, I
and
won't.
development partners coming to Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2.
oh, big announcements now.
This is
Oh, we got Elden
this is
Ring.
yeah, okay, cool.
I've been meaning, as you probably noticed, I've been trying to get through all the FromSoft games. But I've been doing kind of slowly. Like I played Dark Souls and then Bloodborne, and I've been meaning to play Dark Souls 2 again. And then I definitely want to get to Elden Ring at some point.
I haven't played any of these, but I would like to.
They're pretty good. You
So I
can
know
get 'em
like
cheap on
another.
Steam.
There's a game called Another Crab's Treasure, and it's a 3D platformer from
I've seen
software
that.
game.
I
Basically,
want to play that.
yeah, that seems like the best way to ease me into this kind of game. So whenever I play that, I'll play Elden Ring sometime after.
Tarnished Edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I never
Our
played
first-ever
Hades.
sequel
I
introduces
mean, it looks
the Princess
interesting,
of
but
the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the
I feel like I
ends
should
of
play
the
more
earth,
roguelikes.
getting to know dozens
I've been
of
playing a
I
little
think
bit
that's a
more
genre
roguelikes
I would
recently.
like if I tried it.
I played Nuclear Throne for a
It's the
while.
kind of
That was
game
pretty
you
good.
can quickly pick up and play whether
I really
you're
like the
experienced with
roguelike
the
deck
original
builders.
or not.
Oh, one game that I
For
have
more
played that I
about
got kind of
Hades 2,
addicted to was
later this year.
Balatro, which I know made like waves when it was like included in the. I was about to say, y'all bringing Monster Hunter to Switch 2? That'd be nice. When I saw Capcom show up.
This is making me realize like there's a lot of third-party games to catch up on Nintendo. Like a lot. They missed out on so much.
It's not even first-party stuff that I have in my backlog. I have a bunch of third-party stuff too. Ugh. I have too many games, but not enough time. Sucks.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
What is this?
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
Is this Vanquish?
Testing data link with Spine.
I have no idea.
Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be
That looks cool.
liberated
from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the
This kind of reminds me of that
Don't you get it?
that one game they released a long time ago.
Damon X Machina. I was thinking that the whole
that's
time,
it.
but I wasn't sure.
I meant to play that game, but I just never got around to it. It looks fun.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to
I've been
Nintendo
meaning to
Switch
play this
2.
game. I just need to play it with
The
somebody.
game is a story about friendship.
To be honest, I didn't even know what it was, but I saw a friend of mine was playing it a lot on Steam. That's how I know of this. I don't know anything else.
It's like this company keeps making like specifically 2-player games.
Oh, is this by the same people that did I forget what it's called.
It Takes Two.
In one game of the
What?
It Takes Two.
Yeah, thank you.
At EA Sports,
And also a couple games
we're
before
bringing
that, I
fans
forgot the
together
name
across
of.
the world.
I know that
one was like a
for It
prison
Takes
break.
Two.
On the gridiron. We're excited to announce the EA
Football.
Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden
This is
NFL
where I tune out.
will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Okay, let's start.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche
I am
Software.
so interested how crusty
We
this
are bringing
Switch port
Hogwarts
was.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hogwarts Legacy.
With enhanced
It had to be
graphics and seamless
the
world
crustiest
transition,
Switch port.
I'm pretty sure every
You'll be
Switch
immersed
port
in a
on
wizarding
anything is
world
like
like
extra
never before.
crusty.
I know, but this is
And the new
an
mouse
open
controls
world
on
game.
Switch 2
The
give
levels
you
of
even
crust
more
that
ways
this
to
game had to have
experience
had.
the adventure.
Yeah, I was never
Discover
big into
magic
Harry
when
Potter.
Hogwarts Legacy launches
My
on
parents were always like,
Same.
"No Harry Potter for you. It's Switchcraft," and I'm like, "I don't care."
Oh,
I'm excited
yeah,
for this game.
Yeah, stuff like that makes me happy. I didn't grow up with religious parents because I don't understand that. It's very obviously harmless.
Yeah, I really like with my kids. Like, I'm religious myself, but I kind of know like how to actually analyze certain things rather than just brush things off.
Yeah.
In fact, as I've been saying a lot recently, is that I'm wanting to take my channel into a new direction where it's more like theological analyses.
Oh.
Which I think
What? SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 when I got it for free from PlayStation Plus, and I liked it a lot.
This is
So
Christian
I might
Balaban
actually get
from
this on
IO
launch.
Interactive. We are
Ooh,
bringing
Hitman.
Our flagship title, Hitman: World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
I really
As the
love. I
best
love
assassin
stealth
in the
games, and I
trade,
really like the
Agent
Hitman
47
games, the
does
recent
everything
ones.
he can to accomplish his
I would
mission.
like to play Hitman, but honestly,
And how
the
each
always
mission
online
progresses
thing
will
is
vary
such a
depending
massive
on the
turnoff to
player's
me.
imagination.
I understand.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
The banana peel. I wonder if this will include like
Plus,
a whole trilogy.
We are excited to bring another familiar.
Because I know
into
one
this
annoying
platform.
thing about the new Hitman games is that there would be like certain targets that would only appear once, and you had to be online for it. Which, you know, is an exciting idea, but it's just so annoying.
Oh. Okay.
Jay Bull. Jane Bond. That's interesting.
James Bond. The world's favorite
Hitman,
spy,
like,
is coming to
I know
Nintendo
people
Switch 2
were asking for like a
Straight to-
Hitman game or a James Bond game that was like Hitman.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
I forgot about Bravely Default.
Remastered in high definition.
Same.
Featuring the brave and
I had a friend that was really into it in high
games.
school.
The flow of turn-based
I mean, it looks like a pretty solid
Change
RPG.
and
but
customized jobs
It's like I'm
to
not
build
too
out your
into
physical
JRPGs.
body.
I don't hate them. It's just
Enjoy
that
your adventure
there's
with
so
upgraded
many,
features and advancements.
and I kind of want to like
And
focus
all
my
new
time on more
minigames
smaller titles.
with unique ways to play.
So this is gonna sound disparaging.
presents
Keep in mind, I
the
don't
classic
play
RPG.
a lot of JRPGs, but a lot of them blend in together to me.
True. Which is why I like stuff like Bravely Default with its has at least a unique art style.
Yeah, I appreciate that at least.
But yeah, I remember when yeah, I've been meaning to get into Yakuza at some point, but I know they've been rebranding Yakuza back into its original Japanese name called Like a Dragon. So kind of weird that we're still calling this Yakuza 0.
I thought that was just a subtitle for one of the games. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like it was originally called Like a Dragon, then they used it as a subtitle, and then they're trying to do like a slow rebrand.
Publishing and development partners. But
weird.
for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
But I heard if you
Please
want to
take
get
a look.
into Yakuza games, like Yakuza 0 is like the perfect one because it's like a prequel.
I'm willing to try them out at some point.
It's fun. I meant to try Like a Dragon, like Yakuza Like a Dragon, but then I saw it had turn-based combat. And while I don't hate that, it's like I want a brawler.
The Hylians
Brawling is
dwelled
fun.
on the surface.
And we got Zelda
Their
stuff.
union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
I wonder if this is going to be TOTK DLC.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations would
That
call
would actually upset me. I was happy when they said they weren't doing that. Like, yes, thank you. Leave that game to die.
Or maybe this is the upgrade tree.
Maybe it's a separate game.
Oh, do you
like a
actually play
spin-off
as
or
Zelda this
something?
time? That would be cool.
So that's Hyrule Castle.
Oh yeah, it's another game that's on my backlog that I have.
That must mean this really is the past.
Is this another Warriors game? Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh, it could be.
Well,
Oh,
it looks
it
like a
is.
Warriors game, but it might be an expansion to the one that already exists.
Age of Calamity. This looks different.
Yeah.
Age of Calamity 2.
Well, I'm saying it might be DLC to that for Switch 2.
I know one reason why I kind of really want to play Tears of the Kingdom is that I want to know what's up with the goat-looking people.
Okay, yeah, it's a new game. Okay, that's cool.
Age of Imprisonment. Why
I hope
Ganon
the
look
first
like
one
that?
gets. I hope the first one gets a frame rate buff because I don't know if you've seen it on Switch.
Yeah, it's one of those games I just elected to skip.
It looks
That
so
was
bad,
Hyrule
like frame rate
Warriors:
wise.
Age
I
of
mean,
Imprisonment.
I believe it.
It's being developed
It's
by
awful.
Koei Tecmo Games.
Makes
with support
Pokemon look
from
smooth.
Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh boy.
You can
Are we getting
continue to
GameCube?
enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
I'm gonna be real. I've just been starting to make my own
Nintendo Switch
collections of
Online
retro
Plus expansion pack.
Nintendo stuff.
You can
Because
enjoy
I kind of gave
a
up on
new
the online
membership
thing. I wish you can like
exclusive
get your
on
save
Switch
files
2.
from the Switch
Please
Online stuff.
take a
That would
look
be
at
nice.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Wow.
Ah,
So
yes, boy!
Personally, I hate the current NSO system because I
Nintendo Switch
really don't like
Online
subscription
Plus expansion
services.
pack will
Me
be
neither.
getting a
But at
new
least it comes
classic
with
library
the online.
But that's still cool.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Also,
I'm
I heard
guessing it's
Mario
still either
Sunshine
free
Coin
or
sound effect for
Originally
this.
released in
I appreciate that.
2001. Here are the titles
I wonder
that
if we're
will
going to
be
have
available at launch.
Chibi Robo.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like
That'd
a
be cool.
cartoon come to life through
I know when I first set up
Controlling the
Dolphin,
wind using a
Chibi
mysterious
Robo was the
baton,
first game
Link
I
set
went
sail
for.
on an adventure
And I had a
across
lot of
the
fun
great
with it,
sea.
but I kind of like stopped
The
after a
Legend of
while
Zelda,
because it got
The
really
Wind Waker.
samey.
Transcending
I'd
started to
be
become more
a
of
lot more
fetch quest
upset.
a
instead
tale
of
of souls
exploration.
and swords eternally.
I'd be a lot more upset about
In this
this
3D
only being available
weapons-based
through a
fighting
subscription
game,
service
each fighter
if
comes
I
equipped
didn't
with a
already have a
different
Steam Deck.
weapon.
So I'm happy I have a Steam
Legend of
Deck.
Zelda series
I'd be like so upset right now
Oh
if it
man,
didn't.
this sucks.
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh. Oh, F-Zero
Experience
GX,
a
nice.
world of white knuckle racing at speed.
Alright,
I
there's your
have
F-Zero
copies,
news.
but I haven't beat it.
Are you happy now?
30
What?
machines. We'll put it all on the
There's
line.
your
I mean, I would
F-Zero
kind of
news.
like a new one,
Racing.
definitely, but you know, it's
Featuring the
nice.
series first,
That's all you'll
machine
get.
customization and story mode. Get ready to
Man, this game's good.
experience
Imagine if it had online.
Zero GX.
I know one
I
reason
would
why they
assume
never
these
touched
games that
F-Zero in a
support
long time
multiplayer,
is because they
up
couldn't
to
find
4
like a
can play
reason
together
to.
locally
But it's like online
or
itself should
online.
be reason enough.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
Enjoy
reasons.
these
I don't
classic games
fully
with
believe that,
clear
honestly.
image quality
Yeah. I
and
feel like
higher
they just
resolution
didn't
than the
want to
original
do it.
releases.
They just didn't want to make nothing.
Yeah,
can
I mean, the
also
actual
check
truth is that the
controls for
games
each
don't
title
sell that
and
well.
Customize
Yeah, that's
them to
probably
your
it.
liking.
I remember like somebody like invested a
More
lot of
titles
money
will be
into
added in the
Nintendo stocks
future.
just so that they, yep, Chibi Robo. Yeah, just so that they could be in a board meeting with Nintendo and they ask, yo,
Nintendo
new F-Zero
GameCube,
game?
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2
And then he, like,
exclusive
after that, he
game
just sold
library
all
coming
stocks.
to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion
Jack.
pack launches
Freaking
the
base
same
behavior.
day as the hardware's release.
I didn't see Mario Sunshine there.
a dedicated controller designed after
Well,
the
that's
original
so
game.
that's
I'm sure it'll-
controller will also
limited
be released.
edition one.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a
I wonder if
C
they're gonna
button
use the
to quickly
widescreen one
access
from
Game
3D
Chat.
All Stars.
That would be
The
nice.
Nintendo GameCube
Because I know
controller,
like Mario 64 came out on that, but they
available
also
for
have
Nintendo
Mario
Switch
64
Online
on
members,
Nintendo
will
64
also
online.
be
Yeah.
available the same day as Nintendo
That didn't
Switch
carry
2.
over the improvements from 3D All Stars, but the
Whether
improvements
you're
were
familiar
not
with
that
the
big.
games,
Yeah, it's
or
just like
haven't played
widescreen
them
and whatnot.
before,
Well, actually, not even.
No,
that.
it didn't even have
Hope you're looking
widescreen.
forward
It was
to
Yeah,
still
it
4:3.
didn't. I remember.
Nintendo Classics.
It's just that they had
Of
the
course, you can
some
continue
like
to play
sprites and
select
the HUD
games from the
run through an
systems
AI
shown here
upscale,
on Nintendo Switch
and that's
2.
it.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
let's see some more games from our publishing and development.
But Sunshine, it being in widescreen, is a pretty significant.
Oop.
Is that the Undertale dog?
It looks like it. Deltarune finally.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. I have a friend who is gonna be very excited when she sees this.
I bet. But I've only played like halfway into chapter 2. I need to like actually finish it.
I did beat it, but it was so long ago.
Yeah. Like the
Okay, I'm
main
just gonna
thing I
say this-
remember from Deltarune chapter 2 is that it came out around the time when I started playing this other weird game called what was it called? But it was like a remake of like an older game. Second Call or whatever.
I want to put this out there. Chapter 2's whole area like really looks Sonic Zone to me.
You know what? Hard agree. I know exactly what you mean. And
It
I
even
really
has
the
like
music.
certain mechanics that feel like it'd be from Sonic.
say
like when
release
you go
it
on
today?
the teacup ride.
Randy from Gearbox.
It's Randy
Borderlands
Pitchford.
4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back.
I never played the Borderlands game. I heard 2 is really good and 3 was kind of a fall off. So I heard
I have
there's
2 on
mixed
Steam.
anticipation for this one.
I have 2 on Steam and I would like to try it at some point, but like open world games are just so hard for me to start.
I know,
We'll be
right?
sharing a lot of the game in the months
It's just
ahead.
such a big
And
commitment.
there's
It's
more
like ever
features
since I started working and whatnot,
Hi, I'm
it's
Dennis
like
Shirk from
I've
Firaxis
grown a
Games.
lot more
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
More wanting
of
for, like,
Sid
shorter
Meier's
games.
Civilization 7.
that I can get
In
through.
The thing
Sid
is,
Meier will
relatively
establish
most
quickly.
empire and guide your people
Most games
throughout
just
the
don't
ages
hold
of
my
the
attention long enough.
With the new mouse controls,
Like,
players can
if I like a
enjoy
game
four
enough, like
intuitive
Mario
gameplay
Sunshine, I can 100% that like multiple times in a row and
launches
still
on
want
the same
more.
day as Switch
But
2.
a lot of open world games
If you
just do
already
not hold
own
my
the Nintendo
attention
Switch
long enough for me to beat it
you
even
can
though
experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Oh boy.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop.
You know, I'm really noticing the audio delay now.
Yeah.
Imagine
It's
Nintendo
like-
like trying to come out with this big giant announcement,
as well.
and there's just a big audio delay in it.
Yeah, it's really obvious for any English-speaking person.
Yeah, I kind of noticed it too with the GameCube animation.
They went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
God, Lord of the Flies video game.
Hype. Oh, and it just froze for me.
Yeah, it froze for me too.
Line and sinker.
Good stream, Nintendo. Oh, this publisher must be so upset right now. This is happening
He
to
probably
everyone.
is.
Really have started to master
Oh man, imagine if his whole stream goes down.
Oh, chat is disabled, so I can't tell if other people are having it.
Well, it's I'm having it too. Let me do.
This time,
Yep, everybody's saying lag.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
People are calling it Lord of the Flies video game.
Okay, well the chat is disabled for me.
Oh, it's. Everybody's saying it's frozen.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths.
Lamau.
Like shooter sequel.
Now
reloaded and
Oh, this is going in the highlight reel.
Someone is freaking. Someone at Nintendo is freaking out really hard right now.
Oh, I bet.
We can listen to the direct at least.
You can listen to it. Oh, this is amazing. I'm glad we're doing this.
I feel bad for all of these publishers. Okay, there we go.
Oh wait, no, I haven't got it yet. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Back on Civilization. I wonder if they'll rewind it if they can.
I think they should. It'd be jarring, but like, those publishers got screwed over. I'm sure they paid a lot of money for that. There's an entire trailer we missed.
I bet there's angry phone calls.
Oh god, the audio delay is way worse.
Oh, they did
People
rewind.
have been talking.
They did rewind, but the audio is still going. Oh, this is bad. Hold up. I want to see if I can see Nintendo stock price.
From CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to
Plummeting
bring
from
the
this
immersive
alone.
world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first
Oh
time.
no, they screwed up their
Cyberpunk
biggest direct of the
2077
year.
It's an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself
Come
to
on,
the
Robin
city of
Hood.
dreams at home
Oh, I'm
or
not
on
logged
the
into
go.
Robin Hood.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate
Oh, wait,
Edition
we get
comes
Cyberpunk.
to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
What is up with this stream? They've never had these issues before.
I know, right?
ニックスの浜口です。
Yeah, the whole time there's been an audio delay, and now this.
Nintendo Switch 2で
Oh
ファ
man.
イナルファンタジー7リメイク
This is
インター
crazy.
グレードを発売いたします。
Yeah, I still got like my filter
ニッ
on,
ト
but
が脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再
now
創
it just
作
looks
さ
like
れ
that
た
dude's just speaking
新しい
Japanese.
FF7 を
I don't even know what's going on.
Well, new
スイッチ2で展
Enter
開
the Gungeon.
FF7 リメイ
yeah,
ク
okay.
シリーズに
I'm meaning to play
ぜ
the
ひシリーズ
first
に
one. It looks good.
ぜひご期待ください。
This music. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to show a Final Fantasy trailer.
I was just about to say,
all
I, don't
music.
even, I can't even comprehend what's going on.
Is it normal now?
Actually, I wonder
I
if
think it is.
maybe the other streams. No, I don't think so. I'm wondering if like the other Nintendo Direct streams from like, let's try Nintendo of UK or Nintendo of Europe.
Okay, I'm sticking with Nintendo of America. I think they fixed it. I think they fixed it.
Oh, Wild Hearts looks pretty good. It's like a Monster Hunter game with like building stuff. Yeah, I think they fixed it. Still a little bit
Also, I
of a
saw
delay,
Silk
but
Song back there.
still.
Again, I have a friend who'd be very excited about that.
Well, that was funny.
They should do that again.
They should do that again. Ugh.
That's
New
good.
F-Zero.
Everyone besides Nintendo is making an F-Zero. Okay,
I know,
I
right?
want to talk about this game. This Pac-Man.
The Shadow
Metroidvania.
Labyrinth? Yeah, I know. It looks so weird. And I
When
know
they
it's based
first
off
showed
that
that off-
Netflix thing. Or that Amazon anthology.
When they first showed that off at the Game Awards,
I want that
I saw
game so bad.
I saw the Namco logo in the color yellow, and I made a joke. It's Pac-Man, and then it literally was. It looked nothing like Pac-Man. I was joking. Oh, again, I have a friend that's excited about that too. Different
Layton.
friend.
I've been meaning to
Yeah.
play that game forever, like when they were coming out on the DS. It's like I was interested, but I never got it.
Really good third-party lineup.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and
3D
development
Mario.
partners.
3D
take a
Mario.
It said from our partners, so this might be another
Uh-oh.
third-party one. So maybe then
3D Mario.
Bloodborne. No way.
Is it Bloodborne?
Is this the Bloodborne remastered that everybody keeps freaking out about, or was wanting?
If it's actually Bloodborne, that's
And
huge.
not on PlayStation, that would be crazy. Because I know Sony owns the rights to that. I don't think so.
I give you.
I think they own some kind of rights over it. Because I know one of the heads at FromSoft said they would love to re-release it, but they can't.
My life.
Imagine if they finally make a Bloodborne 2 or a Bloodborne
Oh, wheel.
remaster, but it only comes out for Nintendo. For Switch.
Being better than being stuck in PlayStation, I guess.
I would love to see the thing online. What is this?
I don't know enough about Bloodborne to know if this is that, but
It doesn't look like it. This looks like something else.
okay.
I just noticed like the weird shirt. This could be a new FromSoft game. Which already would be crazy.
It is.
Yay. I was right on that.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be. Oh, this is definitely Bloodborne. I remember this architecture. That's
Maybe
just
it's
freaking
Bloodborne 2.
Big Ben. Huh. Or it could be something like inspired off of it. Like a spiritual successor. This isn't Bloodborne, this is Steamborn. Totally different IP. I really like Bloodborne. It was a fun game.
I've heard very good things.
That secret final boss absolutely kicked my butt. Or this could be Night Rain, the Elden Ring DLC. Or party game. That looks weird. Oh,
almost Majora's Mask Moon.
I was just about to say. This looks really cool.
Oh, is this another open world game?
They were making this. Huh.
Smile.
Big old frog.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
This could be a Bloodborne 2. It just straight up turns into a dinosaur. That's pretty cool. Bunch of weird things in this.
I think every game should let you turn into a dinosaur.
I mean, Mario did it.
Yeah, Banjo did it.
The moon tears will flow for one. And one alone.
Okay. The Dusk
Bloods. This could be like a Bloodborne spiritual successor, not exactly the same thing, but
maybe it's in the same universe. I don't know.
I don't know. Just because I know Sony owns Bloodborne, like I think fully, but
so FromSoft just made Bloodborne again, but gave it a different name.
Yeah,
I respect that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Only it's a wow.
What you
Maybe
just
only
saw
for
was
now.
a brand new game by From Software.
Maybe. I hope so, because I don't like exclusives
We'll
like
be
that.
publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka
So
Miyazaki,
imagine like
will share more
Bloodborne's owned by
details about the game.
Sony and like a
Please check it
Bloodborne
out
spiritual
when it's
successor is owned by Nintendo.
That'd be so fun.
That's quite the predicament.
We'd like to thank
I'll
the
definitely be
developers
playing the
who
crap
appeared
out of
today,
this.
as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games.
I know one thing I would really like from FromSoft games is like one game with like
showcase more
proper
games in the
full
future, so
on
we hope you're
co-op
looking forward to it.
instead of just like the summoning system.
Next,
Aren't they doing that though
take a
with
look
the
at
Elden
this.
Ring spin-off?
No, it's more like a battle royale type weird survival game.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
it's really weird. It looks interesting, looks fun, but it's like a real 180 from what you're
Also,
kind of used to. What? Oh, is this
3D
the
Mario?
one last thing?
I think it might be.
It looks
I
like a
wasn't
Kirby
listening.
star.
Oh, is it Curb?
Curb?
Yeah, it sounds like Curb.
It's
I call it
Curb. Nintendo's lawyer. Imagine if it was teasing like it was a Kirby game, but it's actually Smash Bros. I would actually flip my chair over. I would throw my chair out the window if that was the case.
Sounds like a Sakurai thing. But, okay,
it
seems
definitely
like
would be
Kirby.
a Sakurai thing. And again, I don't think
so
he's
if
working
this-
on the next game.
Oh, Air Ride.
Whoa,
This is Air
really?
Ride.
Oh, Air Ride's definitely on my bucket list.
This seems like Air Ride to me if I had to guess.
Oh! They listen. Air Ride
Yeah,
looks
it's
fun. I
definitely
want
Air
to
Ride.
try it out.
Okay, that's cool.
Nice. I recognize that box thing.
Is this a sequel or? Okay.
Air Riders.
Okay, it's stealing from Sonic.
Bro, I would kill.
Oh my
murder-
God, Sakurai's back.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's
But
really
yeah,
cool.
I would kill, murder, and destroy for a new Sonic Riders game. I'm actually really interested in the new Sonic Racing game because I know they
Kirby
have
Air
extreme
Ride,
gear.
which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube
The game does
system
look really
over 20
cool.
years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope
Oh.
you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
And I have a
directed
friend
by
who's
Masahiro
really happy
Sakurai.
about that.
Yeah, me.
you
Next
too.
is our last trailer.
But yeah,
for
actually,
today.
I haven't played Air
Please take a
Rider
look.
or Kirby Air Ride. I've been meaning to.
I wasn't into it honestly, but a sequel could be great.
Another one.
Mario?
Whoa! Banjo. Or could
Is
be
it
a new ukulele.
It kind of looked like Banjo actually.
I just see the rare googly eyes everywhere.
Yeah, that was a very Banjo looking thing. I'm thinking it's Mario though.
Could be Mario. Could be something.
Okay, those are Diddy Kongs. It's Mario, or unless it's Donkey Kong. But I don't.
A new
think
Donkey Kong would be cool.
It is Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
We have a 3D Donkey Kong finally. Oh,
heck yeah.
Was this a game that was rumored a couple of years ago?
Oh, and he has that classic look too.
Oh, what's up with the overalls?
Good question.
Okay, I don't love the overalls, but otherwise this looks awesome.
That does look cool.
Oh my god, dude, we finally have another 3D
Whoa!
platformer from Nintendo that isn't Mario.
That's interesting.
This looks really
Just
good.
terraforming.
Who's making this?
That does look good. It's either retro or maybe it even got rare or something.
Maybe it's in-house.
Could be.
Again, the rumor was that Nintendo EAD was making a 3D Donkey Kong. Okay, that's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun. I like that. I really don't like Donkey Kong's overalls.
It's just
they
weird
just don't
design.
look good to me.
Donkey
Oh,
Kong just
banana.
decided to wear pants one day for no discernible reason.
Take off those pants now.
I will say one thing is that although I do like villain switch ups every once in a while, I kind of want to see what a modern iteration on K. Rool.
We haven't seen him in so long. I really think they should bring him back.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. It looks
Are the
fun.
pants optional?
Pants optional.
I just think
That's my motto for every day I wake up. I just say pants optional.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
It looks fun.
With
I really like
incredible
this how you can
strength,
dig everywhere.
Smash through enemies.
That's a lot of
walls,
particle effects.
The ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future.
I
We
am.
hope
That
you're
looks
looking
so
forward to
cool.
I know, it looks really cool. I like it.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far, does that mean there's going to be more?
To recap,
I think they're gonna do one more thing.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart
No,
World.
not a digital version. I want the box.
For more details,
I need
please
to
Avoiding that one,
satisfy
though.
the
Nintendo
shelf.
Switch 2 website, which goes
Yeah, I need
live
the physical
later
version.
today.
I'm getting the normal Switch 2 then.
We've covered a
Same.
lot of
Well,
information.
it depends on like the price
but
difference, I
that's all
guess.
we have to share for today.
I know for Monster
You'll
Hunter
have to
World,
wait
like I
just a bit
paid extra
longer
just
for
to get the
launch.
steel case.
We're very much
That was
looking
worth
forward
it.
to everyone being able to
I
experience
think that's all I
Nintendo
have.
Switch 2. We appreciate
Unless-
you joining us today.
Unless I missed
Thank
something.
you very much.
Sounds like that was okay. Well, honestly, I'm fine with Donkey Kong over Mario. Like I really just
I'm kind of fine with
buy
that too.
Nintendo. And there we go.
Yeah, it's
3D Mario's happening. We both know that.
3D Mario in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Even if it's not this year, that's fine too. Again, Donkey Kong looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good. But yeah, it seems like most of their big games are coming out in July rather than June. So I think June will just be a Nintendo season or Mario Kart World season or month. That's how I'm seeing it.
Okay, I want to talk about Donkey Kong's design for a little bit, like overalls aside. I do really like the new design he has. I just really like the old one, so a part of me is upset that Donkey Kong is seemingly gone.
Oops.
But again, the new design's great too.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Let me just set things, move some things. Come on, OBS, play fine with me. Play nice, thank you.
Like, the old Donkey Kong had this, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say edge to him. I mean, I guess he did, but that's not what I'm trying to get at.
Had his own identity or something like that.
Yeah, like he just looked cooler, I guess. And the new one looks friendlier, which is cool too, but I don't know. I just don't like the idea of the old one going away forever.
I agree. But yeah, it definitely seems like they've been trying to do like I know one big criticism that all the Mario games had and like early Switch to like throughout the Wii U is that everything was getting kind of samey, sterile, and same.
Oh yeah.
And like and I feel like they've been trying to branch out on trying to find a more unique, appealing, and out there art style for like the Mario games and all that. But so I'm guessing that's what their prerogative is.
Yeah. Yeah, like I pointed out earlier that the new art style they're going with Mario Kart, and I would imagine this is just how Mario's going to look from now on. They seem to be leaning more towards the 2D artwork from the 90s, than the 3D models that they've already established for years. And Donkey Kong looks a lot more like his
the original
arcade. Yeah, he looks a lot like more of that design, so it fits. I like that the rare design. I like that design a lot too.
I agree, and I feel like the stuff really started with like the Mario movie, and of course with World. I just feel like those two things at the same time. Like I noticed, like in Super Mario 3D Land, they really like revisited that art style. I forgot what the guy's name is, but I remember like the way I grew up with the Mario games was with the Super Mario Advance series on the Game Boy Advance. That was my big introduction. That's how I played Mario 3, Mario World, and all that, and Yoshi's Island. And I remember with Mario 3, and I think, both Mario 3 and World, I was given the box copy with the cardboard box, and all the stuff that was in it. So it was like this big instruction manual for all that artwork, and like the Yoshi's Island map, and all that really cool stuff. So I'm really familiar with that art style. And I think it looks really cool, really interesting, but definitely I hope they don't like erase the identity Rare gave Donkey Kong. I agree with that. Like the pants thing is just weird. But I feel like there might be a reason behind it. Maybe they could be magic pants. Because Donkey Kong didn't have the pants at first, and then all of a sudden he has pants, so maybe they're magic pants.
I think the overalls are specific to that game because
I guess so.
They talk about a underground world, and obviously digging is a big part of it. I think he's just supposed to be there, so I don't expect that to just be a normal part of his design. I would assume what we see in Mario Kart World, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That's the Donkey Kong we should expect from now on.
Yeah, I think the same thing because I didn't notice pants while he was in there. Then again, it could be a skin. I would really love for the Mario Kart games to have skins, like different costumes for all the characters.
I mean, they saw them in a bunch of different costumes, so I would assume that's what's going on, unless they missed something. And
unless like the costume thing is like that Wonder Flower, because you notice they picked up that item and then like they transform how they look. And I'm guessing it gives you like some special abilities depending on the stage or something.
Okay.
Like being able to enter that semi truck and going crazy. I'm really excited.
There's
about
a
how
lot
this
of
will turn out.
There's a lot of like really crazy mechanics I saw there. Like I saw one part where a racer drove off a ramp and then just like started driving on the side of a wall and then jumped to the other side of the wall. That felt like something you'd see in a.
Yeah, Sonic Heroes triangle jump. Remember that?
Yeah, it was basically the triangle jump.
Bro, I've been wanting to stream like Sonic Heroes for a hot minute now. I might do that soon. I said I want to start streaming again. Remember when I streamed that what was it called? That game where you go down the hole.
I don't know if I was there for that. I know about game called A Game
Lauren's Lure, I think.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I told you to do the
my original
the
idea.
Vinny Easter egg.
Yeah, my original idea was I was just gonna play that game for like one stream and then I would just play it on my own. I have yet to touch it like ever since. So I might just revisit it and just beat it in like a week on
Did
stream.
the pussy scare you off?
And I probably just have to play like a level or two just to get back into the controls. But yeah, that last level I was in was kind of spoopy. That dark cave level. But yeah, but as I was saying, I got like a bunch of Switch games I wanted to catch up on. But now that I noticed that there's going to be upgrades and stuff like that, maybe I actually wait on a few of
Oh.
those. I didn't see any upgrades for Brothership, so I might just play that one next, or the Zelda one, the Echoes of Wisdom. That one looks fun.
Honestly, so many more recent Switch games have some pretty significant frame rate issues in 2 games, from what I've heard at least. I would probably just hold off a little bit just to see if they do eventually get Switch 2 versions. At least I would.
Makes sense.
Or maybe this is a thought I had earlier and I forgot to share it. So those games do have, I think, a frame rate cap of either 30 or 60, which is fine, but they just have a lot. I'm wondering if just from being on more powerful hardware, they would meet the cap more often, like it'd be a rock solid 30 or 60. Just from the nature of being on the Switch 2, even if it's not like specifically upgraded.
That would be nice, but I feel like if it's anything like how other backwards compatible systems work, it's probably not, because I know it's a lot more complicated. You just can't make number bigger and expect everything to run smoothly. But unless it's exponentials.
No, you can in some cases. The new 3DS, you can mod it and make certain games run much better, and there's no real issues.
Right?
Because
yeah,
it's not like the frame rate is. It's not like the frame rate cap is increased. It just meets the frame rate cap more frequently, and I think that shouldn't introduce any issues. It just make it run better, and that's it.
Theoretically, but I'm not entirely sure because optimization just feels wild. I don't entirely understand it, and I know I'm going to need to understand it because I've been working on my game more and more, and I finally almost got the main character done, and I just need to implement them into the engine and start working on that. And I've been watching like a lot of videos on like devlog stuff, like especially like there's like a few things that really that I'm kind of worried about, or really trying to find a good word, but I'm kind of like cautious of, and one of the main things is like optimization.
Yeah, optimization, like I'm not even a game developer, but that concept scares me because it sounds like you have to. It involves reworking how a lot of things just to make things run smoother, and it's a lot of work.
I know Unity has like an optimization tool where it gives you like this big, scary looking bar with a bunch of numbers and waveforms on it. So I'll you know what? That everything, and this is just how I approach game development. We'll burn those bridges when we get there.
Fair. I mean, I know it's not the same thing because it's a lot simpler, but when I started editing videos, I basically just like learned on the way, like the moment I felt like I needed.
That's exactly was my same exact approach. Like it was just basically everything I've learned when it comes to content creation and stuff like that and making games and whatnot. Everything I've learned has been on a need to know basis.
Yeah.
Google and YouTube is your friend.
I made it a goal of mine early on in my channel to intentionally go out of my way to find reasons to make my editing more advanced, but I since stopped doing that, and there's a lot of technique.
Yeah, I
just don't see a reason to.
Well, the reason why so I've learned a lot of good editing techniques purely just to make stupid memey bits in my videos.
That's very fair.
So that's how maybe you just need to insert more edited meme bullcrap in yours.
When it comes to jokes in general, I tend not to go my way to think of them because it's not a video, but when they come. But yeah, I mean, if something comes to mind, I feel like would benefit from editing, I'll put it in. Well, more advanced editing, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm content with where I'm at, like editing wise. So it's not a big deal.
I feel like the direction that I'm going to take my channel, I feel like I'm going to like cut down a lot of that stuff, especially since I want to spend more time on game dev. So I'm got to find a way like how do I make my videos look most impressive while putting in the least amount of effort. Time to use AI tools. I'm joking.
Oh no.
Nah. That would not end well.
Yeah.
Especially if like some recent advancements, like a new ChatGPT version came out and everybody was making Ghibli stuff, and there's been a lot of talk about that.
I've heard a lot about that, but I've seen literally nothing. I'm assuming it's because I'm on Blue Sky and not Twitter.
Yeah, it's all over Twitter.
Okay, that makes sense.
I feel like AI is fine if you use it for like memes and bullcrap like that. I have this one game idea that I kind of want to visualize. I feel like it's really good as like a way to gain inspiration. I know one thing I did was that I tried making a few anime AI images of like the characters from my video game just to give me like motivation. But I couldn't like prompt it correctly and it just looked all wrong. But yeah, I know there's been a lot of, I don't really mean to steer the topic of into that direction, but it's like when it comes to AI tools, I feel like, of course, it's going to be like a big shakeup, but I feel like it's going to end up like the same way as like mass production versus artisan products. It's like if you want something really specific, it's like you can just try to commission that, but and it really also depends on how heavily the companies price gate the AI tools themselves. So it really depends.
I just want more regulation.
I think that's fair.
It's very much one of those things that is just so powerful and obviously needs more regulation, but the law just takes so long to catch up sometimes with new technology
I know,
that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what they should do, but there needs to be a lot more regulation.
I know there should be a lot more or enforcement. I know there's like laws and stuff against it, but I don't feel like there's enough enforcement when it comes to like how, especially the art ones, like how they actually source their data. Like they just skim sites and Google images, and it's like, how do you even prove that they took that?
Yeah, that's definitely a huge issue. Training data, I know, is like the biggest thing people have against AI, and that's like one area where I don't know how it's gonna go, like law-wise, because it is relying off copyrighted material without permission.
Right.
And I don't know.
When it comes to my game, I'm actually tempted to use like a generative AI tool in like one very specific way, and that's as a baseline modeler for like props and bullcrap like that. Like my original idea was to like if I need like a chair or a ladder, I can just type in chair into like a generative 3D modeler, which those do exist, by the way, and they look really impressive. And I'll just take that as like a baseline, demesh it, slice it in half, pretty it up, add my own texture, my own shaders, and then put that in add a collision data to that. Where it's like, I just use it to like skip like a major just time consuming step. But then again, I know with like Steam and whatnot, there's like I really love Steam and how they're kind of handling the whole AI thing. Because you notice AI slop is starting to infest the Switch shop, and that started happening with Steam. But like Steam was like, all right, new rule: if you use generative AI in your game or anything like that, you need like a big, where you won't have to disclose that, and we'll put a big warning label on your homepage. And so I feel like just to avoid that, I might instead of just generating 3D models, maybe I'll just have to buy actual 3D model packs, asset packs, and just try to reverse engineer that. But
yeah, that'd probably make more sense. But
and the only other thing would be for like custom scripts, because I am no programmer. Every bit of code, it's like mainly I know GPT just takes all of its script data from like Stack Exchange. I wouldn't do anything different myself. But honestly, I've been using what's known as Playmaker, which is a major plugin, and most scripts are already pre-made on that. But it's like for custom stuff. But I don't know. I don't really mean to steer the direction away from this, so I just kind of went on a tangent because game dev stuff is like all in my head, because I'm trying to keep it in my head so like my ideas don't go away. I really need to write stuff down, but I'm very bad at that.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
I remember, I mean, but then again, it's like I wrote a lot of stuff down. Like I have a big notes thing on my phone of like very early ideas that I had for this project. And sometimes I look back on them and I was like, man, I completely did a 180 on that idea. It's like, what was I thinking? But yeah, I didn't mean to make another tangent on top of tangents. What did you think of it, Direct?
I thought it was very good. I don't really have any issues with it. I saw everything I would want to. Saw a handful of new Switch 2 exclusive games, and both of them look super good. I like the Nintendo Switch Enhanced stuff. They went a lot further than I thought they would. I'm happy I don't have to straight up buy the game again. Instead, it's basically just a DLC pack. I want to know how much it is though, because if it's like $30, that's still gonna upset me. But if it's like 10, that's fine.
Right. I kind of feel the same way.
Oh, and Nintendo went so much farther with, like extra social stuff like the camera
I know,
or
it's crazy. I wasn't
screen share.
expecting that at all.
Yeah, basically just having Discord built into the Switch too. That's
and a dedicated
button
for
that's
it.
huge. Like I'm so used to them being so embarrassingly behind in that aspect, and now they're showing everyone up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, the Switch 2 looks amazing so far. I don't really have any issues. I love everything they did here.
Sounds good. I've heard from rumors that they didn't show like a price, but I heard from rumors like they.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, it's like I heard from rumors that it was going to be releasing on June 5th for like $400 maybe for like the basic pack.
I've been expecting 400 this whole time.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent chunk of change.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy about it being 400, but it seems like they made something that's worth it at least.
But yeah, I think it looks cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting that new Mario Kart as soon as I can. And I had fun doing this. We should definitely do this again more often.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Anyway, it's about 10:30. I should probably start getting ready for work so I don't spend any more opportunity costs than I already am. That was good. Thanks for joining me, Brendan.
Yeah, I had a good time. And you also didn't have to leave the stream for any reason because of your work.
Yeah,
so
actually,
cool.
hold up. I wasn't checking my phone.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. I'm not
Just
getting
get a message saying you're fired.
Or if I just look at my phone and I see a text message from my boss. It's like, watching your stream sucks. You're fired. All right. I'll see you again later, man.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye.
All
You
right.
too.
Have a good one. Yep. And we stopping the stream. All right. Thank you all for watching. If anybody actually watched at all, we are out of here. I closed that. Let me end stream. Alrighty. So I'll be streaming again. Next. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm not going to stream Friday. I was thinking maybe, but I'm probably just going to play the Monster Hunter update. I could stream that. I might try to get into like somebody else's stream because I don't feel like doing it myself. But I would love to play with like a bunch of other people. But and I'll try to play Lauren's Lure again. I might do that next week. I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff I could do, but also a bunch of other stuff that I should do. But that's next time. And until next time, I'll see y'all next time. So, see ya.